You ready?
Ready.
All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to our podcast. I'm so excited to be here. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
So this is our first podcast. We're like really good friends, and so we decided that, well, she decided, and we're gonna talk all about that, but we decided to start a podcast to share with you guys her love for football while she's teaching me the game, because I'm a newbie. I don't know anything. So tell us what you're all about.
Okay, so hi guys, I'm Tamiko. My husband is former NFL player Nate Wayne, Mr. Monday Night. So I'm Mrs. Monday Night.
That part.
And so this was formed because I was thinking we need more women to know about football.
Yeah.
We need to have a conversation with our men about football, right?
So
we gotta like what they like.
What you told me?
I'm like, girl, you have to learn the game.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, and you're a competitor. We play tennis. So you're already a natural competitor.
Right.
So let's just add this to your repertoire.
Right. And that's what we're going to do.
And so that's why I dragged you here on Monday night. It's Monday Night Football.
Right. Perfect night to learn, right?
Yes, absolute best.
So what we're going to do today?
We're gonna watch the game.
Okay.
And then you're going to ask questions, and then I'm going to answer them.
Okay. All right. Okay, so Miss Monday Night. So how did that come about? Like, tell us a little more about you, your husband, and all of that stuff.
Well, Nate started out, he played for Ole Miss Rebels.
Okay.
And then he got drafted to the Denver Broncos. And so we stayed there, and we were there on their Super Bowl championship. Was that the second Super Bowl?
Okay.
His rookie year, he won a Super Bowl ring.
Listen.
And so I'm dating this guy, right? And then so I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to date him and this is his life, then I need to be a part of it. I need to know what's going on that field, because I'm not just going to be sitting up in the stands and like, what's going on? And so I basically learned the game on the fly.
Okay.
And then I felt like then when he would come home, we'd have these conversations. Aww. And then I kind of like impressed my
dad. You just grew to love it.
Yes, I love it.
And I'm a newbie. Yes. So I know literally nothing. I get on my husband's nerves all the time because I'm asking all kinds of questions, but he's not explaining it to me in a way where I understand it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
so that's where you come in.
Men are from what? Marsha. But what was interesting is I had this idea out like last year, was watching the kids. Yeah, the kids and I. Watching the game, and I would have all these antics and coming from a woman's point of view, what I would see on the field, what I would be thinking that the players were saying, the coaches was saying, because interesting enough, taught by Nate, I can see good talent, I can see good plays, I can see what should have been done.
Well, teach me your ways, sis.
I'm not saying I'm an expert and I know everything,
right?
But we can have some vivid, lively conversations about the sport when we watch it.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and
y'all speak the same language.
Yes, it is such a good thing.
Listen, that part.
My man is loving me for
that.
And so, interesting enough, there was always a missing piece of the puzzle, though. So I had this idea out there for this podcast.
Yeah.
But I never got it off the ground because I knew, I got a missing piece to the puzzle.
Okay.
And then guess what happened?
Oh, child. What happened?
It was the Colorado State game. like nobody even was new.
Listen,
who Colorado was. Okay?
Everybody know now.
Prime time came out, so this is the biggest game. Everybody, even non-football people, are watching.
Like me.
So I get this text message from interesting. She shall remain nameless. What she wants? She goes, guess what I'm doing? I'm like, what?
I did, y'all.
Yeah.
Because I was hyped because it's trending.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people are like that now, just getting into it from Dion.
Yes.
Prime, I guess I'm supposed to say.
Yes.
Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Supposed to say Coach Prime.
And so now everybody's all in, including me. Yes. And so I don't know anything. And so, again, because I have a husband that loves football but don't know how to talk to me like, I need you. Yes. So that's why we're here.
Yes.
So she's going to teach me the game of football from a woman's point of view.
Yes.
And we're going to share that with you. I'm going to ask lots of questions so y'all don't get annoyed with me. That's why y'all here, okay? And she's going to give us her expert approach or her commentary from a woman's perspective so that we can learn together.
Yes. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun learning experience.
Yes. So we're going to watch the game tonight. We got our little drinks or whatever. And we're going to watch the game. Okay, so who playing, sis?
Girl, we got the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, you know, our girl Sierra's husband used to play.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Now, my husband's from New York. So do I almost have to root for New York? Is that how that works?
I guess so.
Who's the better team?
I'm going to say the Seahawks.
Okay.
But we'll see tonight.
Exactly.
And I'm sure your husband is going to be ecstatic if the Giants win. But we'll see.
And then I can go home and I can be telling them all about the stuff.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so y'all, we're going to watch the game with you guys. We're going to watch the first quarter. Over time, the channel will evolve. You guys will kind of see us grow. This is just our first episode, and we're just so excited to be here with you guys. So just keep watching. We're going to share with you guys all the details, play by play.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And so that she can teach me, because I'm, again, I don't know nothing.
Yes.
All right, so where are we at right now? We in the first quarter.
Yes.
She had to tell me earlier that there was 4. Okay.
Because it's Monday night, guys. It's a school night, so I'm asking her, hey, are we doing the whole game or we just do a halftime? She goes, well, maybe we just do the first quarter and the last quarter. So I said, okay, well, then that's the whole
Not
game.
you snitching.
Yeah, I'm snitching. Sorry. So I'm like, this is a school night, I know. Okay.
Look at her. She being a responsible one.
Yeah, I am. I mean,
I'm like, that girl okay.
I mean, the newbies. I mean, we'll work her into it because eventually she's not going to want to leave at halftime.
That.
But for her first night, we'll give her a pass and let her leave maybe at halftime. We'll see.
Because I might be hype and I might be like, you know what, your girl's staying. We just going to stay and watch the whole thing.
Plus, we'll keep the water flowing, so we'll see what. We'll see if she needs more water and say yes.
We got our little cups. Where is that, sis?
Right here.
Nice little gold cups.
Yes.
You're going to see us sipping, but don't ask no questions.
Right. So as the water flows, we'll see if she goes last past halftime or not.
Okay, so it's 0-0.
Yes.
And
unlike tennis, that's not love. That's not love. Right. I know you was thinking that.
You love me.
Right. I do. So I know being a tennis guru.
That's the first
thing I know you were thinking love, but it's truly 0-0. Yeah.
Okay, that's what we do here, y'all.
Yes.
Okay, so commercial break.
Yes.
But nobody scored.
No one scored.
Okay, but should they have scored?
Well,
like how long does it take to get a score?
Well, it depends on how good your defense is. So defensively, and I'm a defensive guru because that's what my husband plays, a linebacker. So I'm biased to defense. I will say that. No offense to you offensive ladies out there. Okay? So if the defense is doing their job, then it should be 0-0.
Gotcha. Okay. Right? Okay.
So that's the object of the game.
So now who was just on defense, child?
Well, it was the Giants were just on defense.
Okay.
And then so you have 4 downs.
Okay.
To get that ball.
And how long? What's a down?
4 downs to get 10 yards.
Okay. See, that's what I was missing.
Okay. Yes.
Sometimes you got to phone a friend. That's okay.
Well, get that on Mr. Monday night.
Right.
He's a good friend to have.
See?
And by the way, guys, stay tuned because we're going to interview Mr. Monday Night. Hey, what is Mr. Monday Night doing on Monday night? So we're gonna stay tuned. You get a sneak peek into the mind of an NFL player. So we're gonna interview Mr. Monday Night.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I would love to get his perspective on having a girlfriend that didn't know anything about the game.
Yeah.
And then I kind of learned on the fly. And then coming into this wife that now having these conversations and having all these questions. And as he would like to say, not a dumb question. I mean, these questions are legitimate because I'm watching the game and I want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, what they're saying in the war room, what they're saying, what coach is saying, what are coaches saying? Why is coach calling that play? Why didn't he call this?
Now that's cool that you get that. That's cool that you get that.
Yeah.
And then you shared it with us.
Yes.
She shared it with us.
Yes. So we're gonna also give insight from a former player's perspective, because I'm gonna go to the honey and say, listen, when we were watching this game, this happened, but what should have happened or what could have happened.
Right.
So we'll get some little inside scoop.
Just a little bit. Yeah. And we just spoiling y'all on the first episode. Don't expect this every time. Okay, he busy. Okay. But we're going to give it to y'all today because it's a special day.
Yeah. First time on Monday night.
This is kind of cool.
We have to bring in Mr. Monday night. And especially because his alma mater, Ole Miss, just did a big celebration of him.
Oh, yeah. That was good. Well, we're going to let him tell us.
Yeah, I won't spoil it. I won't give you any
give you a little taste.
Yeah. We'll let him tell you all about his weekend at Ole Miss.
Yeah, because that was cool.
Oh, my goodness. And the win was exciting.
Man, why you didn't go, sis?
Long story. We'll talk about that later.
That's episode 2?
Yeah, that's episode 2. That's another episode. But we're planning to go back in November.
Okay.
So we'll get to kind of bask in Mr. Monday night's college debut.
Okay, so stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned for that. We'll bring you some live footage from that as well. We'll get you some footage from that. But yeah, it was really spectacular. And they played LSU.
Okay.
And they were the underdogs.
And that's a big thing. That game was a big.
Yeah. Ole Miss was not expected to win that game. I mean,
it was. Won?
Yes.
No, that's cool that he was there. Yeah, and they won.
Yes, on the sidelines.
Okay.
And he took 2 of our kids, 2 of the 3, and they were there to really share the moment with him. Yes. And what was most exciting is everybody stormed the field after the game. It was awesome. Yeah, it was amazing.
You would have been there.
Yeah, we missed a good one. And it was interesting because our son, who's 19, our boys grew up together.
By the way, we have a whole story.
Yeah. The history is long. But Nayland, by the time Nate retired, Nayland was young. He was still young, so he really didn't get to see his dad in his heyday.
That's special.
So this weekend when Nayland saw all the hype and it's big with the Grove and the interviews Nate did, and he did a couple of podcasts himself, Nayland made the statement. He goes, "This is when I really knew that you were a football player." I know. In that moment.
Wow.
Yes.
And it's special that they got to do that together.
Yes, it was very
But then
special.
the girl came too.
Yes.
So we back at the game, y'all. Commercial break over. Y'all know how we get.
Yes.
We just talk. The next thing you know, we missed the whole game.
Yes.
So it's still 0-0.
Yes.
First quarter, 3 minutes in.
Yes.
And so
let me ask you this. Who has the ball?
Quarterback.
Okay, but what team?
I don't know, child.
Okay, that's Seattle.
In the white.
Okay.
And then the blue is New York.
Yes.
Okay, so now what just happened, child? They threw a yellow flag down.
So that means there's a marker on the play. So that means that the referee has called the flag for either holding or something. So let's see.
Okay, they're going to tell us.
Right, they're going to tell us.
Okay.
Yeah, the ref will tell us.
Uh-oh, child. And so then, okay, so this might be a complicated question, but what does each flag mean? Does each flag mean something like a penalty or like?
Yes. Okay. So the flag is just for the team to know.
Okay.
That, hey, let's stop play. They're going to stop play, and then the referee is going to assess what's needed.
Okay.
Or they're going to tell what penalty happened.
Gotcha. Okay. Right. It fascinates me though, because how do they see all of that?
The refs, you have several different refs. So usually you have 3 or 4 refs on the field. So you have 3 or 4 refs that's looking at different angles on the field. So is that the quarterback can only be behind the line of scrimmage? Yes. So if he goes over, what happens? Then he's going to be called for what's that called if the quarterback is not on. Is not
if he throws the ball and he's past the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
Illegal forward pass.
Okay, so it's gonna be a legal forward pass.
Yes.
Okay.
But I mean, they're not gonna line up. Yeah.
Oh, sure. What?
Yeah, because you have 4 downs. Remember to get 10 yards. So those downs are pretty important. And here's another important thing when we're talking about downs.
Yeah.
Even though you have 4 downs, they usually only want to get it in 3 downs.
Oh, because that 4th one is riskier?
Right.
Okay.
The 4th one is riskier because guess what? If they don't get it on that 4th down, and depending where they are on the field, that gives your opponent a field advantage.
Because they stay there?
Correct. Okay. Exactly.
Okay.
So most of the time they're going to punt the ball on 4th down.
Okay.
Unless it's 4th and inches, 4th and 1, and they're down. But this is so early in the quarter. So or than the game.
What
No
button
one's
is, child? Tell me what.
okay. So say we don't get the first down or the 10 yards within those 4 downs.
Okay.
So on that 4th down, you have a decision to make.
Okay.
As your team, usually the coaches make that decision.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go for it on 4th and down, or are we gonna punt it away? Meaning we've said, hey, we didn't make our 10 yards with those 3 tries.
Okay.
But we're not gonna give it up on this 4th try because we're not gonna give you good field position.
To put you closer to your
exactly closer to the end zone.
Okay.
So we're gonna have our kicker punt it away, right? To push you farthest back.
Okay.
And so we have special teams. And the special team is, I know, we'll get there, okay? We'll get there. So we're going to have special team on that kickoff or that punt return to try to stop you from getting any good yardage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll see that. We'll see all that.
That's what's about to happen, probably.
Let's see, what is it? Because it's 4th and 8.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're probably going to punt it.
Okay,
Yeah, they are going to punt it.
So let's talk about the screen at the bottom. What do all those things mean? What is all of that at the bottom?
Okay, so Seattle's 2-1. That's just their record.
Okay.
Okay, they've won 2, lost 1.
Okay.
Score 0. New York Giants, they won 1, lost 2.
Okay.
We're in the first quarter. We got 1 minute and 39 seconds left.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought that was 1 minute 37 in. But you're saying that's how much is left.
Right, in that quarter.
Okay.
That's how much is left in that quarter.
Okay. Okay.
That
was good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting it. I feel like I know just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm still just connecting the dots.
Right. This is our first night. But as we watch it together, we're
gonna get it.
It'll start coming all together.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit more about so do you feel like at first you didn't, how did you feel about the game at first?
At first I just thought, you know what? I'm dating this guy. He's playing football. Let me just go to the game and be the cute little.
But you didn't have no interest.
No, whatsoever. Just was not athletic at all.
Yeah.
Just ended up dating a football player.
Okay. At what point was you like, okay, I better learn this game?
It was actually when he got to Ole Miss.
Okay.
So I would go up to the games, and I'm sitting in the stand, and these people are going crazy. I'm not knowing why you going crazy, when I need to cheer, what I'm cheering for.
Yeah.
I didn't even know whether my man was on offense or defense. I'm just looking for his number, thinking, all right, he out there now.
You for the number, child.
Right. So I'm thinking, okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be here spending 2-3 hours in the stadium,
you should.
I need to know what's going on.
Right.
So then I started paying attention.
Okay.
And then I started asking questions.
Now, did the kids, just because they grew up in the environment, just naturally took to the sport, or did you have to teach them too?
No, they naturally took to it because we had Nada, and by that time he was in NFL or Miss playing.
Okay.
So that's all they knew.
Gotcha. Okay.
So their start to the football world just really came at birth.
Yeah.
So it was always on. We always had that conversation. So they just picked it up. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what can the people expect from us?
Well,
you want them to keep watching and stick around with us, right?
Yes,
what can they expect?
To learn a lot. And don't be afraid to give us those questions, or even if there's a game that you and your guy are watching and you want to know, well, why did they do this and why did they do this, and you ask him and he's not giving you the answer that you want, or sometimes we still we're left unsatisfied.
Yeah.
Let us know. We're gonna answer that for you.
And comment below and let us know all of your questions.
Yes.
Hype us up.
Yes.
We'll be your football besties.
Yes.
Okay. and sports besties, because we doing it all, right?
All of it.
Okay.
Yeah, we tennis gurus, so we have to do that.
Yes.
But we're gonna do all of the sports,
yes.
not just football.
Okay. So
but we may have to bring in some baseball wives, because I'm not really versed in baseball.
No,
so maybe we'll bring those in, because our really two sports are football and tennis.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you pickleball folks out there. We gonna learn pickleball.
Yeah. I really do want to learn. So y'all comment below. Let us know. Do y'all play pickleball? Let us know what y'all think. Do you think it's a good sport to pick up as women? We want to hear from y'all.
Yes.
Okay.
And then your honey bun is a tennis guru.
Who is he?
He is, guys. Don't listen to her. He's great.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He taught me the sport. Yeah. And he's the reason why I play now. And we've been playing together for several years. And it was very frustrating starting out, but I stuck with it. And now I like to think I'm a pretty decent. I feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Just a
And
little bit.
And you know, we all root for Coco Golf, right? Congratulations, Coco, on that
ma'am.
U.S. Open win.
Ma'am.
Oh, it was an amazing thing to watch.
It really was.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Just to see her come up in the game, you know, and be inspired by Serena and Venus, and now she playing. Because did you see the video of her on TikTok when she was the little girl and she was dancing?
Yes, at the U.S. Open. Yes,
Stop. I'm not crying. You crying?
No, I was crying.
You was. I know you was.
Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, that was
so special.
That was special.
Yeah,
that was really special.
Cool.
So stay tuned for that because during the hype of the tennis season,
and I know tennis.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be more involved in that.
Yeah, but we'll bring in your husband as a guru.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll bring in the guru during tennis season.
That sounds good. I'm excited about that. So now what we doing, child? Because we missing each other.
So we got a fumble. Oh. We got a fumble and a recovery.
Okay, so talk me through it.
Okay, so watch the quarterback here. See, he was running with the ball. The ball is live. Yep, okay. The ball is live. So you see this defensive guy, that's my boo. He's my boo is bad in the game, man. So he recovered the football. So at first it was the Giants, but you see how they changed possession? Yeah. So now it's Seattle.
And they're close to their goal.
Yeah, they're right there.
Sure. Yes. Okay, so but how many downs do they get or times?
It's still going to be 4 downs no matter what.
Okay.
So it's second and goal. So second and goal means you're 10 yards to the end zone.
Okay.
So now you see it's second and goal.
Okay.
All right?
I never knew that part. So I'm glad you explained that.
Yeah.
Whenever they say that, I didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to try to run it in. What would you do? What you think they're going to do?
Well, they might try to throw it. It depends on how great the quarterback is. You see the pressure that they put on the quarterback? Yeah. He's running for his life. Did he catch it?
Did you get it?
Yes. Yes, touchdown. Oh, and he went to Ole Miss. And he Ole Miss alum. Yes.
Okay, so you know for sure he got it because that was close, child.
Okay, we're going to see the replay. And guess what? Nate played with his father. Yes,
that's cool.
At Ole Miss.
Did he see him on Saturday or whenever he went to the thing?
We'll ask Mr. Monday Night. See, that's a replay. He was in. He was in.
He was way in.
He was in.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Played with his daddy at Ole Miss. Played against his daddy when he was in Chicago. So his dad was an NFL player too.
That's awesome.
Right?
Oh my God.
And that's the one thing I think people don't realize about the college world. NFL guys. I mean, it's really a small world.
Yeah.
And so now we're at the age that we're seeing the kids of these NFL
players.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
It's fun watching the kids of people that Nate played against now.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
Did you want your son to play? Like, how you felt about that?
Well, my baby was a lover, not a fan. I mean, I'm just being honest, right? I can be honest with you guys, right?
Yeah. So that's what we want.
Yes.
Give it to us raw.
So Nayland played when he was 6 and 7 years old.
Okay.
And he was the biggest kid on the field. I mean, big kid.
Yeah. We know.
Big kid. I mean, he was 10'2" when he was born. But I knew that he was a lover and not a fighter.
Okay. You instantly knew.
I instantly knew as I watched it because I grew up. I mean, I watched his daddy.
Right.
So I knew. I just can pick out when you had.
Yeah.
And the coaches would even say, "Hey, tell Nayland to stop smiling so much."
Ooh,
my baby would tackle somebody.
Oh my God!
Then he'd go and pick him up. He pick him up. He pick him up.
I love that.
But what I really knew when he wasn't going to be a football player is when his buddies tackled him. He erupted in tears. My baby was in tears.
Yeah.
And you know what he said?
What?
He said, "Friends not supposed to talk friends." Girl, I was like, "Yeah, get my baby off that thing." Immediately. Right? I said, "No, this is not for him."
Okay.
But it's interesting, and so he never did really want to play or anything like that.
He still loves it.
He loves the game,
Okay.
but basketball, interestingly, is his first love.
Ooh, okay.
But that was his daddy's first love.
Oh.
It was just interesting.
Crisis.
Okay, all right, let me get myself together. Let me get together. So Nayland was always drawn to basketball over football anyway, and it was interesting because his father was an excellent basketball player. And in fact, coming out of high school, he was recruited for basketball and had to make a really hard decision of whether he was going to go Ole Miss with football or whether he was going to go to USM for basketball.
Okay.
And of course, he made the choice to go to football, and the rest is history. And the reason he did that, guys, is because he didn't have the height. But like he played with the Mississippi Alabama All Stars, so like he played with the likes of Dampier.
Oh wow!
I
don't know who that is.
Antonio McDyess.
I will know soon. Because you can teach me.
We'll all know some of these old heads, these basketball guys was, but I mean, excellent player, but chose to go with football or whatever. And so likewise, Nayland just didn't have it in his heart, and never really played it again from after he was 6 and 7 years old. But interesting enough, was asked to play in high school.
Oh wow!
And hadn't played, like I said, since he was 7 years old.
Yeah.
So as a mother, my first concern was, hey, dude, you haven't played since you were 7 years old.
Right.
Yeah, you have the build, and I'm sure your father could work with you, and you could be this amazing athlete. But if you don't have, it's all about heart.
Right.
You know, it's not just about skills.
Right.
But what these guys do day in and day out, they gotta have heart.
Yeah.
And so, but his dad was like, let that be his decision.
Yeah.
And so I did. I let it be his decision.
Yeah, and that was best.
Yes, and he decided not to play.
Yeah.
But he became a gym guru, so he has the build.
Right.
It was funny because on the Ole Miss trip, they were thinking he was a recruit that was
really.
So when you see him, and you guys will get to meet him.
Yes.
You guys will get to meet him. He has the build for it.
He does.
And so I think that alone gives him the excitement that says, hey, I have the build for it.
Right.
And so he gets a little attention from that.
Yeah.
And, you know,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Back
to the game, guys.
So, are they recapping something or?
Yeah. So we're doing a replay of what just happened. Seems like we got into a little tussle here.
And they got the score. Oh, we saw that, but they didn't get. Okay.
So listen. So let me back up. So they did score the touchdown, which is 6 points.
Okay.
And then he did the field goal, which is an extra 1 point.
Okay.
So that's an extra
but they
point.
have two options of what they could do.
Yes, great job. I love that for you.
So if they choose not to do the kicking thing, which is called a field goal, then what do? They can
do the 2 points.
Okay.
So that means they have to get into that end zone.
Okay.
Versus if they run it or if they throw it, just like a regular play, just like getting a regular touchdown.
Y'all like that? Y'all know
yeah.
Very little.
Yes.
Let me not hype myself up.
No. This is good. Yeah. So you do have two options. You go for the 1 point extra point, or you go for the 2 point.
Okay. And they went for the 1 point because
it's early in the game.
Okay.
Why go for the 2 points? Your opponents have 0.
Okay.
So there's no need to risk it because it's a higher risk too.
Gotcha.
Right? But the field goal, especially if you have a good kicker, it's almost a sure thing. Not always.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it always.
Okay.
Look, that's a great pass. But like I say, early in the game, you're only down by 7.
Okay.
So
just chill out and wait.
Right. There's no need to go for 2 points.
Okay.
There's no need.
So y'all, we are in the second half. Y'all see how time just get away from you?
Yes.
We didn't even realize we're in the second half.
Hey.
So should we bring out a special guest now?
Yeah. You guys want to hear from Mr. Monday Night? All right. So let's bring out our special guest here. We're getting overly familiar.
You won't have me here.
Why are you touching this knee, y'all?
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
All right, you want to know what I'm doing on Monday night?
No, we're gonna let the people know who you are
trying
first.
to watch the game.
Oh,
so y'all, we all got long.
See, guys, see what I have to continue
we appreciate
but
you
it's all for
being
y'all. Yeah, thank you, Mr.
So we have some
Night.
questions.
Okay, you got some questions. I'm trying to give you some answers.
Can you tell us about what happened when you went to Ole Miss? Tell us about that experience, because I'm sure you've experienced that kind of similar thing before. Or was this something special for you?
This anytime you're recruited and you have the opportunity to play with someone that can use your talent, it is a special feeling. It really is. And as a guy who had to make a tough decision whether I was going to play football or basketball, it really meant a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm glad the way it turned out the way it did.
You would have been good at that too.
At basketball?
I mean, if you play professionally.
At a junior college level.
He's being modest.
Yeah, modesty is me.
So was it good? Did you see like any of your old teammates or like how? What was okay?
Oh, last week, I saw guys I haven't had a chance to see in about 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And it was great to catch up with them. I even got a chance to talk with guys that came after me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Came after me, guys like Patrick Willis, you know, who was one of the great linebackers with San Francisco. Yeah. Well, you don't know that.
Right. I'm like, San Francisco. Okay.
But yeah, he was. I got a chance to talk with him. It was a great
nice.
weekend.
And you were just there for the weekend?
Yes, just.
And you took the kiddos. Well, two of the kiddos.
I took two of the kiddos.
Okay.
Yeah, I took two of the kiddos.
And how was that for Nayland?
It was great. Nayland, he despite all the helmets, all the photos, all the jerseys, the trips to Green Bay, he said, you know what? Now I'm really convinced that you played in the NFL.
Right, because he was full job.
He thought I was fraudulent at first.
Okay. Yeah. So how was it having your boo now? Well, how was the whole thing with her coming and learning the game? And, you know, because I know that took some time. Tell me the experience when she didn't know it to when she learned it. And like how.
Honestly, I must say.
Okay. She's a smart cookie.
She's a smart cookie. She's a smart cookie. That's why she's Mrs. Wayne.
Listen.
Mrs. Monday Night. Okay.
But she actually learned the game by herself.
Okay.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm out there playing. Yeah. And I never knew that, you know, even when we were in high school, she never saw me play in high school. And that's something I want to clear up. Because
clear it up for the people, okay?
She mentioned it to the people at first, like, you know, we were dating while I was in Denver. We were high school sweethearts. Yeah. And but she never got a chance to see me play in high school.
Okay.
Her first time seeing me play football was in college.
Okay.
And that's when she said, you know, I guess I'm gonna be with this dude. I'm not really in the game.
Yes.
Yeah. But it
has it enhanced your relationship?
Yeah,
okay.
It has. Yeah, because we can have conversations. And I can actually watch the game without her
in peace.
With all
enhance my life, sis.
Exactly.
And that's what we're here. That's what we're here. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thanks for sharing your experience with us. You gonna come back? He'll come back.
Yeah, he'll come back when we need. And he's also our expert.
Expert?
I like that
So when we get stuck as we're watching the game.
Yes, you might hear him in the background.
Yeah, like you said, I can phone a friend.
Right.
But in this all about
I can phone a boo. You did phone me a couple of times, but I can't remember what you phoned me about.
That's okay. That's okay.
Well, thank you, boo.
Well, thanks so much for joining us, Mr. Monday Night.
Yes. You're welcome, guys. Keep up a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. This is first of many. We can only go up from here.
Yes.
Heels and cleats, guys.
Yes.
And cleats.
So let's wrap it up, B.
Yeah.
Because you're going to come back again.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see us. How often we going to do this?
We're going to do this weekly.
Okay.
Yeah. Football season.
Yes.
Let's get to it.
And y'all are going to see me grow. And she's going to get better, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel like you know pretty much.
Yeah, but you know, you do know a little, but as you're teaching, you learn too.
That's true.
So teaching is the best way to learn also.
Yeah.
So that's why I said May to be our expert panel.
Yes.
So when I get stuck.
And maybe we might bring my boo in too.
Always. I mean, I think we would do good to have both of them on the panel. So that we can converse, especially like when controversial things like that play from yesterday. I'm sure. Well, a lot of you may know, or your boos may know about that defensive call.
Because that's been trending on TikTok.
Yes.
Because you know, my TikTok is filled with sports stuff now.
Oh, great.
Since I watched the Colorado game.
Oh, I love that
was
for
like
you.
beyond, trend,
Yes. So I love that for you. So that was a controversial call.
Okay, so what happened?
So Kansas City had the ball.
Okay.
And we know our boy Mahomes. Everybody loves Mahomes, right?
I think I know him.
Yes. So Mahomes was throwing a pass, as we see, trying to get those 10 yards and 4 downs, right? Okay. So the defensive guy was fighting for the ball. He was doing what he's doing, trying to keep the receiver from catching the ball.
Yeah.
Well, when they was both grabbing for the ball, then the referee threw the flag, but it was late. He didn't throw the flag until after the ball was intercepted.
Okay.
Right.
So they throw the flags on that type of play? Like, And on an interception?
Well, no, they usually throw the flag as soon as a infraction has occurred.
Okay.
There's no lead time normally, right? So if there was a defensive pass interference, it should have been thrown immediately.
Gotcha.
Because like I said before, it stops the play.
Right.
So then all the players know, well, the play is dead.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Once the flag is thrown, the play is dead.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, but no flag was thrown.
So they just keep it going. Everybody's doing.
So defense has intercepted the ball now, and now we get the flag. So then that means it negates the fact that that Mahomes has thrown an interception.
Okay.
Right, and
So
it was a close game. Well, a lot of times when they do have close calls, they will review it, right? So, but in this instance, not in a penalty. Okay, so our expert advice is not in a penalty.
See, that's why we're here.
So, but that was a deciding factor.
Did it end up being an interception?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, right. That was.
So who won?
Kansas City won.
So the other team won?
Well,
did that team win?
The team, Mahomes won. Kansas City won. And it was based off of, because had they not thrown, the ref, had he not thrown the flag, it would have been an interception.
Okay.
And so the game could have really gone into overtime if the Jets had not scored.
Yeah.
But it still wouldn't have put the Kansas City Chiefs in a position to win the game.
Okay, gotcha.
And so they won the game really because now they're in a good position.
Okay.
Remember, we're fighting for good field position,
that's
right?
I got that.
Because we got to get in, even if we were in field goal range, in which they did, they only won by field goal, which is 3 points.
Oh, man.
Right. So that's where the controversy came.
I could see that could be controversy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we done dipped into the second quarter, y'all.
Yes.
We weren't planning on that, but y'all got extra content.
Yes.
So we are going to wrap it up, I think.
Yeah.
We got an interview today. What did we do today, sis?
Yes, we did a lot.
I learned what a down means.
Mm-hmm.
I learned what an interception is. Did we talk about that?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. What else did I learn, child? I learned that it's 10 steps. 10 yards.
We getting there.
To get to the first down.
Yeah, you have 4 downs to get 10 yards.
Okay.
So 4 downs to get 10 yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I learned that, I think. Although I didn't just act like I did.
That's okay. Introductory. You'll get it, baby steps.
So I feel good about where I'm at.
I feel good because you had very good questions.
Okay.
You were very engaged, and so I think you did excellent.
Okay, so I got the basics, or do I need more? Is it more basic?
It's a little bit more basic.
Okay.
And I think for the next take will be more involved in the game itself.
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
We'll see how we feel.
Yeah.
Well, thank y'all so much for joining us. This has been so much fun. Remember, we want y'all to stick around, stay with us. Newbie, seasoned, expert-ish.
Yeah, maybe novice. Right? I don't know.
So we're going to do this every single week, okay? And we're just going to talk you through the game. We may watch a little bit more of the game next time.
Yes.
I felt like this was good, though.
Right.
We don't do too much.
No.
Yeah.
And then we'll also cover some of the highlights that's trending.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So if a play happened that everybody's talking about, like that play from the Chiefs and the Jets yesterday, we'll add that in too.
Yes.
Especially if you have questions, like I say, that you want answered, then
we're here for you.
Yeah, we're here.
So stick around. Make sure you guys subscribe to our podcast. We are doing a visual podcast in addition to a a voiced podcast or whatever you say. We're going to get the lingo down. This is our first time doing this.
Yeah.
So we want you guys to subscribe to both. So you guys can see our commentary, hear the giggles and the laughter of friends just learning football me learning.
And I'm still learning too.
Yeah.
I'm still learning too. And we all can learn together.
Yes.
And also stay tuned because you never know. We may have surprise guests. You may even see us on the sideline or two. So who knows? So just stay tuned. Fun times, right?
Yes, fun times ahead. So
yes.
Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
All right. Bye-bye.